In this short video, we'll take a quick tour of the capabilities of IQGeo's Network Manager Electric software, the industry's most agile network planning, design, and workflow solution. The powerful geospatial foundation connects your entire network lifecycle to accelerate processes and enable the complex interconnected network designs of the future. Network Manager Electric is built on the proven IQGeo platform, giving you complete access to award-winning functionality such as layers, data source integrations, and one-line search. It also includes full online and offline mobility for iOS, Android, and Windows phones and tablets. Network Manager uses a template structure that is associated with an optimized network data model. This allows you to establish and track relationships and network concepts that are important for managing electric utility data in the office and in the field. In this first example, you can zoom in and select a transformer. You could have also located this using a simple one-line search. The important associated transformer information is clearly displayed. This includes relationships that extend to compatible units, such as the relationship of this transformer to the structure. In this case, you can see underground data that shows the relationship out to the handhole and back to the equipment. You can also follow relationships out to the customer and see other information like metadata, kVA ratings, load, etc. You can access all the powerful IQGeo functionality to edit, visualize in Street View, find driving directions, and even follow the network model upstream and downstream. You have the entire network model available to you on any workstation or mobile device anywhere. You can look at the associated attributes on this particular conductor. This is an underground primary conductor, where you have access to the structured connectivity to find upstream and downstream network equipment. This includes standard attributes that are available for your review. All the information would still be available to you if you were offline in the field, and naturally, when you're online, you can also view the network using a standard browser interface. In this expanded view, you can easily see the advanced layer capabilities in the left-hand side of the user interface. Here you have access to the electric template model, allowing you to drill down into specific devices that can be turned on and off with the legend. You can explore all the different structures that you're modeling, as well as the template color coding. In these overheads, you can expand and view the color code definitions. In this area, you are reviewing some B-phase primary segments. You can also make changes as required, using a variety of tools, and the changes are reflected within IQGeo's unique active version management capabilities. You can now go in and create a new design, and Network Manager will walk you through some simple questions, such as the location of the design boundary and the state model information that defines the proposed work. Here you can create a new customer connection with the state that controls different aspects of the workflow and user rights for this specific version. Next, go into the design view, which could also be driven by work orders coming from Maximo or other systems. Once open, you have IQGeo's entire version management capability available for your new design. If this were an existing design, you could validate data, merge, post, and view what has been added. As this is a new design, nothing has yet been added to the system. At the bottom of the screen is a small footer that displays the design number, and by selecting this, you can return to the primary view at any time. And you can interact with the design by using all of IQGeo's standard functionality for driving directions, Street View, and other capabilities. You can now unselect the boundary and start to get to work. Use the feature palette, which is configurable. This means that you can right-click on it at any time and add things from the Details panel, turning it into a palette so you can redo work later based on an assembly. You can also use a tool palette to manage things such as your compatible unit libraries, data verification, and run tools for specific tasks like connecting up a customer. In this example, you're connecting a new customer, and you begin by selecting the end of this line. Network Manager automatically detects associated connections to inherit attributes such as the phasing to correctly service this customer. You put down a new pole and select the location of a new meter. It only takes a couple quick clicks, and then you can select Create, and Network Manager will add the required equipment, including a transformer. If you turn some of the layers back on, you will see what's been created for this new customer connection. A new transformer and meter have been added and included in the network model. By clicking on the design, you can see where it has inherited attributes, such as the phase designation, from the connected facility. This is the same for the new transformer. It is set up on a B phase, since it is now part of the B phase line. You can also start to see and expose the connectivity information for the design. The system automatically knows the details for the upstream and downstream equipment relationships. You can also do quick updates using simple pick lists and any of the standard IQGeo functionality. You can assign compatible units by selecting an appropriate compatible unit using the menu option. This could be filtered using different options, but once selected, the compatible unit is added into the design. By selecting Save, the process has actually kicked off an automatic network trace to help you identify other downstream elements, including service points. With the service point relationship in place, and if you didn't already get a compatible unit for this pole, you can assign one. This allows you to start assembling cost information, which is all part of the design relationships, and supports design-level technical and financial analysis. Next, you select Save for this wooden pole, and you can view the full connected network model. You can immediately begin running an upstream trace that takes you to the next isolating piece of equipment. In this case, it's a fuse located further upstream in the network. You can view the entire network trace in this view, send it to a schematic, or perform other design tasks. You can always use annotation tools to add notes within the design. For example, you might comment on anything you missed, so you can go back and add equipment using the feature palette or include additional compatible units that all roll up into the design documentation. You can keep track of all of this within the design alternative, providing a view of the total design through a list of everything that's been added manually and automatically, together with all of your associated attributes. The design can now be fed into a validation process, which is based on configurable design rules that align with your internal standards. You can check the design rules before you merge and run the validation. Any conflicts will be highlighted as warnings in the Details panel on the left-hand side, allowing you to resolve these conflicts before posting the final design. If required, you can output your digital designs into a PDF for printing. Freehand text and drag-and-drop objects can be included in the advanced predefined plot template. IQGeo's Network Manager Electric software is a game-changer, easy to use and quickly adopted. It provides the industry's most efficient planning, design, and workflow management solution that connects your entire network lifecycle. Network Manager provides an agile digital twin that's helping network operators accelerate operational processes while providing the powerful geospatial foundation needed to achieve ambitious grid modernization and net zero objectives. Visit the IQGeo website to learn more about Network Manager Electric.